And so about 3 months later, he called me and said, I think we should really meet again. I have this feeling that we're meant to work together. And I said, well, for 30.
Price went up.
And he said, okay, well, come and see me. And so I thought, well, he's nice, he's easy. Who knows? Maybe 30 will turn into 300, 300 will turn into 3 million.
Right.
I was a big dreamer. I was 24 years old. And so that was 31 years ago. Yeah.
And
it was Jack Canfield. And I didn't know who he was. I didn't care. He was really into just wanting to make a difference and wanting to teach self-esteem, because he really felt that if you had self-esteem and self-confidence, you could do anything, which is true. And I was all about the money. I said, well, it's good. You want to make a difference. I want to make money. Together we'll be better. Just call me shallow,
Right.
And so anyway, we started working, and then about 9 months in, he came to the office one day and said, everybody always asks me when I tell stories from stage if I have them in a book. And I always tell them they're on my Nightingale Conant tapes or they're on my career track tapes. But a lot of the women that were there would say, I don't listen to tapes. I'm in and out of my van. I'm dropping the kids off. I'm going to the market. I'm cleaning the house. And he said, I think God's telling us to put these stories in a book. And I said, okay. I didn't have an opinion. Thank God. I was too young to have an opinion.
Right.
Today I'd be like, what are you talking about?
Right. Right.
So we started working on it, and we worked on it from 1989 we got published in 93. And it took a long time to get published because nobody wanted us. And so we got with this little publishing house out of Florida, and they were doing about $7 million a year then. And we had to guarantee 20,000 books sold, or we had to buy them back from the publisher.
Really?
But everybody had turned us down, so we're like, we're going to do this. We're visualizing. We're using all of our tools. And so we did it, and we hit a bestseller list in 95, maybe end of 94. So it took us about 18 months to hit #1 in the New York Times. And then from there, we literally just had an extra page in the back of the book. And so the publisher said, what would you like to put there? You have a blank page. And I thought, nothing, I'm just glad the book's out of our life. And Jack said, well, let's ask people if they have stories. And so we said, if you have a story, send it in. And that just became this tidal wave over time of stories. The poor postman would have to come upstairs. We moved into a real office at some point. He said, can you guys move downstairs?
Just the
I don't
letters.
want to carry all these letters. Sometimes we would get 10,000 letters in a couple weeks at a time.
Oh my gosh.